All right, it says I am live. Hello, hello. Say something in the chat box so I know you can hear me. I know you can see me. All that jazz will give people a second to get online here, and then we will go ahead and get started. Super exciting. Ignore the chewing noises in the background because, of course, Gracie waits until the last possible moment to, eat, drink, make noise, will likely bark at the people coming home, all that jazz. Hello, hello. Awesome. Things seem to be working. I've never scheduled a live before, so I wasn't exactly sure how to get into it if I, didn't jack it up or anything. And it turns out that it worked. Hey, hey, the family is watching you. Ladies and gentlemen, that is my sister. Lovely. Alice, too. I guess this is one way for you guys to see me, right? Hi, Alice. Hi, Jody, Danielle. I'm excited that you're here. Thank you for coming. Meredith, happy Thursday. Guys, we're this close to Friday. We are so stinking close. Hello, hello. Oh, love seeing an active chat feed. That's really, really exciting. Stephanie, hello. Oh my goodness. Hello from New Jersey. From Australia. Oh my word. What time is it in Australia right now? That's awesome. That's really awesome. Southern California. Hello. Virginia, Alabama. Oh my God. Hi, Beth. I saw your message before I saw who it was. 10:30 a.m. I am so glad that you could join me. Kansas is here. West Virginia's here. Oh my goodness. Las Vegas. Excellent. Wow. That's really, really cool, you guys. I am so very glad you're here. We're still going. Missouri, Canada, Illinois. Excellent. Home sweet home. All over the map. Exactly, Beth. That's really, really exciting. How cool. And now, ladies and gentlemen, my dog is sitting here squeaking a ball at me. Thankfully, it has a dead squeaker because she wants to play because I'm sitting on the floor. Anyway, we all know little Miss Gracie. Hello, hello. Thank you for stopping by. Stepping blindly yet faithfully. What is your name? Because I know your screen name, but I do not know your actual name. She does that. Yeah, every time without fail. If I am on a phone call, on a video chat, or talking to a camera, she can leave me alone all day. But the second I'm talking to somebody else, and clearly my husband's not here, so I'm not talking to him, she has to get my attention. She couldn't care less that I'm around the entire day until I start to do something like this. My little dog, ladies and gentlemen. Anyone want her? Jealous much. Yeah, that's pretty much it. She's jealous. She's a little diva. It's fine. Oh, speak of the devil. There she is. She's trying to I put a squeaky toy up on an end table over there that I told her she can't have till after I'm done. So now, of course, she's going to obsess over the fact she can't have it. She's like a toddler whose parent gets on the phone. Yeah, she is. I call her a toddler all the time. You don't understand. My dog is a toddler. It's ridiculous. Yes, I'm talking about you little brat. Oh my goodness. Anyway, okay, so we've got some people on here. We've been on here for a couple minutes. I'm so very excited that you guys are here. Today is the first of what I'm hoping will end up being weekly live streams because I'm, as you guys know, I'm wanting to up my game a little bit and offer you guys a little bit more and something a little bit different rather than videos on repeat a couple days a week. So I thought that the live stream was the logical next step. And while I've done a couple of them in the past sporadically, I did my random one. Rosie, thank you. Now I know what to call you. Hi, Rosie. Now I did the random one on Tuesday, which was very well received. And we can talk about that a little bit later if you guys feel so inclined to want to continue that conversation. But I want to do something a little bit more regularly. I don't know, and I would really love your guys' feedback as to the date and the time of these live streams, because I dabble with different dates. I got different feedback from different groups of people, but Thursday was a resoundingly popular date when it came to the live stream. And I was like, oh, this could work out really well if I do Thursday nights regularly. And then I remembered that Thursday night television is going to start soon, and all the good TV shows come on Thursday. And that might mean that it dings things a little bit for the live stream, because I know y'all want to watch your Grey's Anatomy, if Grey's Anatomy is even still on. I have absolutely no idea. Exactly. I have no idea if that show's actually on. Jordan does Wednesdays now. Yes, I know that. And so I actually considered taking his Tuesday time because he moved to Wednesday. That was my thought. I was thinking 7:30 or 8 o'clock on Tuesday nights. So still on, watch it every week. Yeah, so you wouldn't even be around, Christina, and I kind of need you to be around if you can be. I gave her the special job of moderating things for me, so I don't have to keep my eyes on the negative commenters that will inevitably show up eventually. I don't know how people find the live stream videos if you're not subscribed to me. No idea how you would find someone as little as me, but people find us. People find us and say things. And so I got some moderators going this time around. I'm ready. So Tuesdays, if Tuesdays are good for you guys, that's also the day that my husband suggested. He's like, I can stay late at work on Tuesdays. That's no problem. Trolls got a troll. Ain't that the truth? I don't understand it. I really just don't. But anyway, okay, my friends. So I wanted to at least try a whole topic type thing, right? Like every week we show up and we have a topic, and it can kind of be like a Weight Watchers meeting, but not a Weight Watchers meeting. Like it's for all of us, all of the subscribers from all different diet backgrounds and goals and this and that and the other thing. It's just a place for us to get together. But I know that most of you subscribe to me for a specific purpose, and that is most likely the healthy living journey that I am on and sharing with you guys. So that being said, I thought a topic would probably be a good way to start. And if it doesn't end up that we do topics, one of the times I live streamed, we literally talked about coffee for 20 minutes. 20 minutes! And I didn't start it. You guys did. And it was the best conversation ever, because I'm now the proud owner of a coffee grinder because of that conversation. So today's topic is going to be a fresh start, because it is back to school season, which is absolutely mind-boggling to me, because my summer just flew by because of this whole relocating thing. So I don't feel like I actually got a summer, except for my vacation in Florida, which was great. And that was literally the week before we left for Minneapolis. So my summer has been kind of like just there it went. But alas, back to school season is here. I have a lot of teacher friends who are Insta-storying their classrooms and all of their setups and all this stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's here. It's back to school time. And back to school time for me is one of my favorite times of year, because I feel like it's the New Year's resolution before the New Year's hit. You know, it's like the pre-New Year clean slate that everybody needs to really get their butts back in gear to finish out the year strong. And I have always thought of it like that. Now, granted, I'm a really big nerd and I loved school my entire life. So like, especially in college when I'm like, yes, let's go back to school. Let's do it. And we didn't even start school till after Labor Day. But I've always loved school. I've always loved back to school shopping, not just for like clothes. The clothes thing was fun, but I'm a school supply nerd. I mean, planner girl right here. I have a whole bunch of notebooks sitting next to me. But like, I've always loved back to school. And it just, that first day of school, walking in with like your fresh backpack and your fresh school supplies and like feeling like you are set up for success and ready to hit the ground running. That is what I think back to school has always been for me. And even I see a lot of people freaking out about school supplies. Yes, school supplies. Yes, my favorite thing in the world. I have so many pens and so many markers, and I have no shame. I'm a sucker. I really am. Like I'll go through like one thing, nerd from dad. Well, of course, dad thinks I'm a nerd. I mean, if he doesn't know that I'm a nerd, you're probably rolling your eyes at me too. Talking to my sister. And Papermate owns me. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. And fall is magical. Fall is magical. I can't say that I'm ready for fall yet, because I know that fall means winter. And this is my first winter in Minnesota. And I know it's going to be longer than my winter in Chicago and colder than my winter in Chicago. And guess who's not looking forward to any of that? So while I'm like, ooh, fall, sweater weather, pumpkin everything, just you wait, my friends, just you wait. I can't get behind fall yet. I still want to enjoy some summer, but back to school I can get behind. So a fresh start. Let me check out the comments. Walmart had school supplies out mid-June. Oh my gosh. People are Insta-storying, and this was a couple weeks ago. People started Insta-storying like Michael's and Hobby Lobby. The fall decorations are out. Like full-on Halloween, all of it. It's out now. Pumpkin spice, everything. Beth is a lifelong learner, getting ready to turn for another degree. Beth, what degree are you going to go get? That's really exciting. Pens. Nurses are known for loving pens. Interesting. Beth, are you a nurse? I feel like I know that. My mom's a nurse, and I know she's watching. That's why I ask. Love when you did the back to school series last year. Stephanie, you remember that? Yes. And I thought about it, and I was like, shoot, I did that last year. I can't do it again. I already have a back to school series. So I didn't know what to do for it. If you guys have any ideas, anything you think I should do, the whole point of the live stream here is not for me to talk at you for 45 minutes or an hour. I want to have a conversation. So my talking will start and stop as I'm reading comments because I want to be able to communicate with you. This is a conversation. This is not a monologue. So, and I think that's very, very important because I want you guys to participate just as much as I'm participating. Weight Watchers already has pumpkin-sized flavored things. I saw that. Watch Renee Zellweger's movie, New in Town. Dollar Tree has tons of autumn stuff. Everybody has autumn stuff. Hobby Lobby has Christmas decorations. Oh, well, I draw the line there. Oh my gosh. And don't get me wrong, I love Christmas. Love Christmas. Really looking forward to figuring out how to decorate our new home for Christmas. It's not time yet. It's not. All right. We got a couple of nurses up in here. Excellent. Very, very cool. Very cool. All right. So fresh start. I want to know what that means for you because we've established that I'm excited about back to school season, and it has nothing to do with going back to school. It's just this season. I haven't been to school since 2009. That was the last year I was in school. So a decade now. Oh my gosh, I'm old. I still haven't absorbed that whole I've been out of college for a decade thing. But I love this season. I taught for a while, which did run on the school year schedule, but still, back to school is just the phrase I use because that's what catches people's eyes. So, kind of a topic. Was there any update on the home that you will be giving us? On my new home? If all goes well, say your prayers for us and keep your fingers crossed. We close on our new home on August 23rd, which is super exciting. And then once we do that, I will have probably an empty home tour that will go up because our stuff's not supposed to arrive until like as late as the 30th or something like that because relocation company. So like they're going to come to Chicago and pack up all of our stuff. They're doing all the work. My husband's flying home. They're packing everything up for us then on one day. Then they're going to move it all out of our condo on one day. And then we see it sometime within the next week. But we don't know exactly when yet. So thankfully, we will still have access to this place that I'm in here, which means we won't be sleeping on the floor, which we thought we might be for a little while. So that's a blessing. That's a very big blessing because if all goes well, our condo at home has sold too. So this is all like fingers crossed, say an extra prayer for us that everything continues to go smoothly. But so far, it has worked in our favor, which is kind of like, I don't want to say it's a red flag, but it's like clearly it's God saying, you belong here. You go here. Go, leave, go, do this thing because it's been so simple. We have a little bit of a hitch with the appraisal, but it's not much of a hitch at all. So the appraisal of our new place. So that's the update. You guys will get an empty home tour because odds are we will be in the home while it's empty. So I'll be able to film that. And then you guys will see the adventure of me trying to figure out how to decorate it because we've got like twice as much space. So I have to figure out what to do with all of that space. But it'll be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. My mind has been swirling with all sorts of stuff. Aaron Condren's releasing a lot of like home office stuff, which is making me really excited because I have a nice large home office to put stuff in. So I'm really pumped about that. And yeah, thank you for asking, Stephanie. Christmas crafting supplies. Yes. Want to go back to school? Well, I mean, okay. So if anyone wants to go back to school, there are websites like, oh my gosh, Skillshare, is that one of them? Skillshare, and Coursera, Coursea. If that still exists, I don't know. You can take stuff online. You can get classes. You can put yourself back in school, even if you don't go to school. That could be fun. I seem to be adjusting so well. So far I am. And it's very surprising to me. But what's weird is I still feel like I'm on vacation. I think I feel like I'm on vacation because I'm sitting here in this place and I'm working and like I'm tracking my time and trying to get in my goals video. I said I want to do 20-hour work weeks and I'm timing everything. Like I'm putting in the hours and doing the work. But I'm looking outside and I have like this downtown and I know this isn't permanent. So I haven't like let myself say this is home yet, but I'm not uncomfortable. I'm not uncomfortable here. And my husband had a happy hour with his team last night and he invited me. So I went out with some of his coworkers and actually like met people for the first time, which was really, really nice. So I'm adjusting okay. I'm adjusting okay. We'll see how the adjustment goes once I'm settled. And I'm like, oh crap, this is my life now. You better get that figured out. That's when we'll see what happens. Your twins are going to be freshmen. Oh man, fresh start. Freshman is like the ultimate fresh start. Ultimate fresh start, whether it's college or high school. It's like, that is a fresh start. Thank you, Beth. An unofficial member of a church in Minnesota. Oh, awesome. Look, Gracie on big TV. There's commentary from my niece, apparently. That's adorable. Where is she? Oh, there she is. With her ball that she has given up on. Gracie, what are you doing? You silly girl. Silly girl. Thank you, Beth. That's so kind. So the fresh start. The way that I think of this fresh start, it's like the clean slate. I've had a lot of people messaging me lately saying, help, I've fallen off the wagon. Help, I'm just not motivated anymore. I have friends that are also on here that are weight loss. I don't want to call us influencers, whatever you want to call us, people that create content, weight loss content creators that are struggling, changing things up. Everyone's having a hard time right now. So I think it's just the perfect time to be like, look, halt, stop, change things up. Do things over. I actually had to have a little chat with somebody and I said, what would you tell somebody who came to you with the same problem? And this person listed out things that he would tell those people. And I said, okay, now don't go take your own advice. Like you need to take a step back, reassess things and move forward feeling well equipped to continue on your journey. Even though it's just another year of school, it's just another this, but you have to walk in with a clean slate, a fresh start, and just be able to go straight ahead, right? So that's kind of what I think of this time of year as. So what kind of things would you guys do or will you do to kind of give yourself that fresh start? Even if you don't think you need one right now, even if you're trucking along, what is something you can do to continue to make sure that you keep that momentum that a fresh start or a new school year seems to give you? Ava's meeting all of her new students. All right. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. What are new things? Some of the things I'm going to do, as you guys may or may not know, I dabbled in meal prep for the first time this week, like legit meal prep, not just let me make a little bit bigger of a batch so we have leftovers for one night, which I'm a pro at for doing with like my chili, but it's not chili season and my crock pot is in Chicago. So I don't have my air fryer. I don't have my crock pot. I have like this little glass casserole dish, really terrible pots and pans that are not nonstick and don't cook things very well, and one really, really crummy cookie sheet. That's what I'm working with while we're here. It's pretty bad. But we bought some like ground turkey meat on sale, and someone on Instagram posted turkey turkey taco salad. And for whatever reason, I'm not even a huge taco salad person. I thought it was a great idea. So I meal prepped them. I cooked it on Sunday with no intention of eating it until Monday. And I prepped 2 for my husband and 2 for me. And it was the greatest thing to be able to walk into the kitchen, grab my already in a glass container, ready to go lunch, and just eat it. I didn't have to cook. I didn't have to do anything. It was amazing. And so I want to start to do that a lot more. And that's like, because it's 2-part. You've got to meal prep, but you also got to plan for the prep. So I'm entering this whole new world of like having to do that because I've never really done that before. Like I always knew, oh, my husband will be home for 2 meals this week. Let me figure out what I want to make him. Like we did that, but my whole week was usually a crapshoot, and I just kind of went with what was in the house. Start a New Year's resolution in September, Meredith says. That's a great idea. And I'm also going to be doing something that is totally not original, but it's something that Rachel Hollis does. Rachel and Dave Hollis, who you guys know that I love, do the last 90 days. And that starts in October. October 1st starts. It's like 92 days technically, but they do last 90 days. And it's their whole thing is it's the last 90 days of the year. And so instead of slacking like most people will do, oh, it's the holidays, oh, it's cold, oh, it's this, that, the other thing, you have to put forth that much more effort, pretend it's the new year, and really charge ahead so you can hit January with just complete and utter control and on track and all that stuff. I love last 90 days. And this year, last 90 days is the last 90 days of the decade. The decade. I'm trying to figure out something cool to do for us for the new decade. And I can't decide, like a challenge or like a group, like a special group that can do like the Diva and the Divine version of last 90 days or something like that to kind of get us going. I would love to do something like that. And I'm just having a hard time coming up with exactly what to call it and what I want it to be. But yes, start a New Year's resolution now in September, in October. Get things going now. Try new things, different foods, new exercise. Oh, I like that. Something different and out of our comfort zone. Yes, 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 yes. That's actually a great thing to do. And I highly recommend it. Recommend taking a new exercise class or doing an exercise you haven't done. I have spent so much time on the freaking elliptical machine since I've been here because I haven't been to body pump in so long. And while my cardio is usually elliptical anyway, I was like, this is my workout. So you crank up the level, make it a little bit harder. It's a different machine. And I'm very particular about what machines I use, but got to make do with what you got. And I got off of it the other day and I was like, you know what? I don't hate this. Like, I feel like I'm running every day, which is really nice. And because I had to put my running on hold because I'm terrified to run on a treadmill. And I don't trust myself running outside yet with uneven pavement because I know I'll trip over something. I've had to put my running training on hold until I get back to a Y, which I plan on doing once we move. So trying something new or going back to something that you have done in the past but you haven't done in a long time is also a great way to do it. Christina loves meal prepping. Yes, I know you do because you prepped me food, which is going to be a major bummer to not have you around to make me food anymore. Make soup on Sundays and then eat it for lunch all week. Yes. Yeah. And I want to do stuff like that. So I'm itching for chili season to get here because chili, my husband and I love the chili recipe that I have. And I make it all the time. And it freezes well. And oh, it's just so good, but it's too warm for chili right now, I think. Lissa is challenging herself to only shop at Aldi, which forces you into more cooking and meal prepping. That's great. And Aldi's nothing to shake a stick at lately. Like Aldi is dominating the grocery store scene. And just today, my friends, I saw on Instagram that Aldi now carries everything bagel seasoning. Fun fact. 5 cents cheaper than Trader Joe's, but everything bagel seasoning. And I am pretty sure that, I'm very sure, Trader Joe's and Aldi are under the same company. So I wouldn't be at all surprised if that everything bagel seasoning was the Trader Joe's everything bagel seasoning. Pro tip for the day. Stephanie prepped overnight oats this week for the first time. Easy and your fiance. Yes, good. What did you put in your overnight oats, Stephanie? If I did the last 90 days last year, are you going to do it again? I am. I'm going to be there. Like their Start Today morning show's coming back on the 26th. Like I'm there. I'm a huge, huge Hollis fan. Huge fan. Rachel is actually going to be at some convention in Chicago in the Sears Center in like September or October. And part of me really wants to go, but part of me doesn't want to have to pay to travel there. Like I'd go in a heartbeat if I still lived there because the Sears Center was like half an hour away. Sarah, Beth resumed Weight Watchers meetings as a lifetime member. Yes. Fall is more energy. Summer heat and humidity makes me tired. Okay. Yeah. Planning to get outdoors. Yeah, I love fall. It will forever and always be my favorite season. It's just, I love, because I'm always cold anyway. It's like I'm sitting here in shorts and a t-shirt and I should have put socks on. I can't sleep without socks. Dead of summer, 85 degrees outside. Can't sleep without socks on. So fall is like my jam because I can be covered and still comfortable, you know? Sarah has pump videos in a bar at home. That's amazing. One of these days, I want to obtain the stuff I need to do less meals at home. However, I function a lot better in a class. I just posted about this on Instagram today. I posted a picture of me and my friend Nicole, who is also my body pump instructor and body attack instructor and Pilates instructor. I work out with her like 4 days a week and she went to my church. So like we're good buds. And I felt accountable to her. Even though I wasn't, she's like, you don't owe me anything. You don't have to show up for my class. And I was like, no, don't you tell me that I don't have to show up because for whatever reason, I feel accountable to you, which what gets me to go to the gym 4 days a week. So you tell me that you need to see me there. And so she did. And so I need to get back at a Y. And it's going to be interesting because I will not be as close to a YMCA as I was living in Chicago, which is a major bummer. It'll be like a 20-minute drive instead of a 7-minute drive. But I'm still going to do it because I know that's what I need to get it done. If I thought I've pumped at home before during the winter when I got snowed in, which I might do again. True story. Aldi cauliflower gnocchi. If they do that, man, it's all over. It's all over for every other grocery store that's not Trader Joe's and Aldi. I swear to you. Liz has been pushing herself out of her comfort zone with food, breaking all of my self-imposed rules. That's great. That was actually a challenge from Ivana on Instagram this summer, was to break your food rules. And she kind of fell off the face of the earth for a little bit. She's okay. I've spoken to her recently. But I forgot about that challenge because I was doing that challenge for a while too. Aqua Fitness. Aqua Fitness is supposed to be great, actually, especially if you're looking for something that's low impact. Beth loves soups. Aldi is coming to your town. Hallelujah. Yes. Question about Aldi. I was there today and picked up some spaghetti sauce that counts as 0. Thanks to you. You're welcome. Is that where you get your sprouted bread? No, I get the sprouted bread at Trader Joe's. It is the sprouted sourdough bread. Now, again, Aldi and Trader Joe's are owned by the same company, so I don't know what products are the same products in different packaging, but the sourdough specifically one that's 2 points plus for a slice and has fiber and protein in it is Trader Joe's specific. Oh, Christina already answered that. Way to be ahead of me. The last 90 days of the decade. I can't. Yeah. Last 90 days of the decade. Seriously, let's brainstorm together about the kind of stuff we might want to do both as a group. Like, I really want to do like your dazzling decade or something that's like, let's get our crap together, not fall off the wagon at the end of this year and walk into 2020 stronger than we've ever been before. Whatever your goals are. Again, most of you have weight loss or health goals of some kind because that's how you found me. But even if your goals are career goals or financial goals or just regular personal development goals, I think that there's a place for every one of us because you guys don't seem to be like cliquey about it. Like, we don't have to talk just about weight loss here, which is exactly the goal of my channel and the goal of my brand. I don't want to be a weight loss specific channel. It's about healthy living. It's about happy living. And it's about a good and well-balanced lifestyle. So whatever that means to you, you are welcome here. And I want to set something up for everybody, whatever your goals are, to be able to, I don't know, dance into the decade. I'm trying to think of something cute and everything just sounds way too cheesy or not right. And I can't think of anything. I don't know what to do. This is what I get. I'll sit here and I'll just have things cycling in my head for hours and not come to a conclusion on anything. Ooh, Stephanie has a recipe up. Half a cup of rolled oats, half a cup of any milk. I've used unsweetened vanilla almond milk in overnight oats, and it's real good. Chia seeds, top off with whatever fruit you want. We did strawberries, blueberries, and strawberries and banana. Yes. Beth, you were very dedicated to body pump. I was. And like, I have this fear that the shoulder muscles that I worked so hard for are going to go away if I don't get there soon. Like we buy like the giant containers of laundry detergent, and we brought that with us. So every time I do laundry, I take it and I like do shoulder raises, upright rows they're called, with the heavy thing of laundry detergent, because I'm like, you can't lose your shoulder muscles. They're the only muscles that like are really showing themselves. Oh, I got a pop-up window coming. Be Simply Nature brand. Simply Nature cauliflower gnocchi. Suggest it to him, man. Suggest it to him. Don't drive, so getting close to classes is a lot more motivation. I did go to a gym last year, but didn't connect with people in the class. Yes, and it took me a while. It was easy for me at first because it turns out that a lot of people from my church, a lot of the women at my church also worked out at the Y. So like we had a group of girls that like on Saturday mornings we would get up, we'd work out together, and then we'd all see each other at church Saturday night. And it was wonderful. And that's what I'm going to miss the most. And so I have to start from square one. But eventually you end up going to classes with the same people. If you end up on a schedule like I did, where I went to the same classes every single week, as much without fail as possible, and you develop relationships with those people, even if you don't know their names at first, you guys get to know each other and you strike up little bits of conversation. And I had some pretty good friends at the gym there. Jody, I wish we had Trader Joe's in Canada. I can't tell you how many Canadians have told me that. I'm so sorry that you guys don't have Trader Joe's. I wish a sourdough had more of a tang. See, I think it's tangy. I really do. I guess I haven't had like real sourdough in such a long time. I don't even know how it's supposed to taste anymore. Beth, you still have not tried the cauliflower gnocchi. It is the greatest thing. Do not microwave it. Do not microwave your cauliflower gnocchi. You have to put it in an air fryer, crisp it on a stovetop, or put it in the oven, because it will just turn into mush if you microwave it from frozen, and it will be disgusting and you'll never want to eat it again. That's what happened to me the first time, and it was gross. It was awful. I'm glad I gave it the chance. A top 10. Start a decade accomplishing something around the number 10. Might be able to eat cauliflower gnocchi. Christina, you should still be able to eat cauliflower gnocchi. Why wouldn't you be able to eat cauliflower gnocchi? Balance is good. It's amazing cooked in the air fryer. I miss my air fryer. I taught a class today at my not Weight Watchers job and made 4 overnight oats for them and taught them how easy they are to prep. Yes. It's great to have lunch and learns at work to share something fun. Yes. That's great. The idea of meeting new people is completely overwhelming. I get that. And I mean, I want to call myself extroverted, but I'm really not. I recharge by being alone, but I'm very good. I am, I think, the textbook definition of an ambivert. Like, I am way out there. But I also, like, I'll hit that point and I'll be like, I'll look at my husband like, I need you to leave me alone. Like, I just need to be alone. And so our arrangement of me being at home and him being at the office works really well. But I get that. Like, I was in my comfort zone there, and like, I was okay with meeting new people when I always had somebody I already knew for the most part when I was ever put into a new situation like that. Like, even going to, anytime I was in a new show, I had to go to one show after college. The first show I did after college was a completely new set of people for me. But then the way it worked out was every show I did afterwards had at least one person from the show previous or someone I had then worked with before. So there was always that person that I had somewhere comfortable to allow me to expand myself without being completely alone. I won't have that here. So I'm with you, Lissa. It's hard. It's complicated. My husband is texting me, probably saying, "Hey, can I come home?" Believe the idea. I believe you will. Your resume. Resume your regular workouts once you get settled. Oh, I will. I will. I miss body pump so bad that like there's a very solid chance I'm signed up for a Y before our stuff gets to the house. I'm not even joking. Although we have stairs now, which means that I won't have to go, like I can legitimately probably knock off one weightlifting workout a week because of the fact I have stairs in my house now that I'll be going up a million times a day. Like my legs are going to get ripped, guys, at least ripped for a CMT patient who has not a whole lot of muscle. Like it's going to be crazy. Springfield, Missouri has no Trader Joe's. What kind of madness is that? How long to cook in the air fryer? I cook them at 400. I would do at least 12 minutes, probably, but like then like shake them up and maybe do another 8. But I don't actually know. I've cooked them on the stovetop, and I recently cooked them in the oven at 425 for about 20 minutes, and they turned out pretty good. Never check the time. Lisa's like me. I just kind of let the air fryer go and do its thing, and just I check it every once in a while, make sure it doesn't get burnt. Lisa, I'm an extreme introvert with 2 social anxiety disorders and general anxiety. Okay, so you might have a little bit harder time than I do. Enza, hello, welcome, welcome. I'm glad you could make it. We have none in West Virginia. No Trader Joe's in West Virginia at all? Seriously? Trader Joe's, come on. I apologize on behalf of all of the Weight Watchers accounts that post all sorts of good stuff from Trader Joe's. I apologize to the people that don't have access to any of it. Good evening from upstate New York. Hello, Sally. Good evening. So, before I forgot, so on the fresh start topic, I bought myself something. I bought myself 2 somethings that is actually going, like it's my essentially my fresh start journals. So I have been looking for a long time, and by a long time I mean I thought about it a couple of weeks ago, and I've been perusing. So a long time of a couple weeks. I wanted a new training journal, like gung ho, let's track those workouts, let's really get it done type of journal. And then Nicole posted Nicole being my friend / body pump instructor. Beth, I still don't have an air fryer. You have got to get your hands on an air fryer. I mean, you have got to. You've got the fancy coffee maker, but not the air fryer. You need the air fryer. It's like, it's my favorite appliance in my kitchen outside of my coffee maker. Like, for real, it is the greatest thing, and every kitchen should have one, in my humble opinion. It is just, it's so cool. It is so cool. Very good. Patty, hello. All right, so these, my friends, are FitBooks. Tell me, do these show up facing the right direction right now, or is FitBook backwards? I'd love to know how it translates, because in what I'm looking at, it's backwards. Yes, it's showing up the right way. You can read FitBook. It's proper. Thank you. Okay. So what I have here, Nicole posted about one of these the other day, and I was like, you know what? I should just get one of these. So Becky, hey, my mother-in-law's here. My whole family's watching. My goodness gracious. So I bought 2 because I couldn't decide which one I wanted, and I figured I could review both of them for you. I have FitBook and FitBook Lite, and the focus on FitBook is primarily fitness and like weight training and like gains and all that good stuff. But FitBook Lite said that it was weight loss centric, and it's weight loss centric in a way that is like baby steps. I read the whole introduction today, and it talked about the small changes that you can make, and its goal is to have you lose 5 pounds in 6 weeks. So, lofty goals for people, but by doing little things. Move 30 minutes a day, sip 8 glasses of water. Your body needs water to function. Eat 5 fruits or vegetables. Stop eating by 9 p.m. That's the thing that they are trying to tell us to do. And then on the inside, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this or not. Let's see. Because, of course, now I can't see. Every day you have this little planning thing, and it has your food log and it has an exercise log. And it's 6 weeks long. And every week it'll also have you plan your week out, and they'll say, okay, did you meal plan? Did you plan your workouts? And then did you schedule your workouts? Did you do all these things? And it's a 6-week planner. So I was like, okay, if I start this one on Monday, This will get me whatever 6 weeks past Monday is, and it'll get me into my new house. It will give me the opportunity to join my Y, figure out what my workout schedule is, and like get my life in order. Then I can break into 12-week FitBook because I will be back at the gym, back working on training. And this one has a much higher like reps and weight and all that jazz. And then you have your food tracking and everything as well. And this one, if I do this starting on Monday, and then this one, the starting as soon as this one ends, I will finish these books on December 16th, which will lead me right into the holiday season. And I think that's great timing because then I will have felt like I really did something. And then the new year's right around the corner and I can start again. So that's what I did for like my, this is my fresh start. This is my back to school supply. This was my new notebook, my new assignment notebook, whatever you want to call it, were these two things. Do you guys want an in-depth look at both of these books in a separate video? Yes or no? Because if yes, I will film that before I start writing in them. All right, let's see. Reading correctly. Used to have FitBook. I used to have one too, and I was terrible at it. I had it like, I don't even know, 6 or 7 years ago, probably. I don't know. They have FitBooks they have like gratitude and fitness ones. They have all sorts. Everyone is saying, yes, okay, I will film that before I write in it. I wrote my name in one of it, but my plan is I'll put them both in one video and then I'll be able to tell you guys where to get them. And if you guys want to join this challenge with me, we'll be off by a couple weeks, but this is going to be a great tool. And I'm a big fan, if you guys don't know, of like paper planning and stuff. So in the digital age of our iTrack Bites life and our Weight Watchers app life, it will be really nice to write down my food again. Like, I don't know. I just love like colored pens and paper and all that stuff. I don't know why. I just love it. I've always have notebooks. Enza just bought a new stationary bike. Yes. It got shipped to a different location. How does that happen? I ordered something off of Amazon the other day, and the day that it was supposed to show up, I got a notification saying, oh, your package is going back to the seller and we will send you a new one. And so I waited and waited and waited. Oh, she just realized that daddy walked in the door. And I waited some more and nothing changed on this. I finally had to, I went and like found, you have to go hunting for like the little customer service button on Amazon. And once I found it, I found a chat thing and I was like, guys, nothing is happening with this order. I clicked the return button and it wanted me to send back the product that I never received. It was the weirdest thing. It's never happened to me before. For as often as I order on Amazon, that has never happened to me before. And it was like for a pill case. Stupid. Paper tracking. Everyone loves paper tracking. Never heard of FitBook. I had heard of it, and they're much bigger now. Somehow writing it makes it more real. Patty, yes, that's actually a like a study. A scientific study says that when you physically pick up a pen and write things down, it has a bigger impact on your brain than putting something into a phone does or on a computer. Like journaling, which is why I have a bunch of journals. I do all of my journaling and stuff pen to paper, even though it's harder on my hands and on my arms because my hand muscles are some of the weakest in my body. And but I still write everything down because it feels more impactful that way. I can't even hold the pen. That'll surprise nobody. I love office supplies. Makes it more real. Office supplies. Office supplies. Christina likes them too. Is that genetic? Or is that just us? To-do lists. I love to-do lists. Love to-do lists. Not driving an hour to go get it. Ship it to your address. Yeah. Kind of like using cash versus swapping your credit card. Yes, yes, that's a thing too. Maybe you should see all of my supplies at work. I've never been able to hold a pen properly. I mean, me either. And I have the handwriting of an 8-year-old. And I don't think that's ever going to change because, I mean, I like to blame the no finger muscles in my hands, but truthfully, I'm just lazy and in a hurry, which just makes it even worse. bullet journaling for health and fitness. Then you get overwhelmed with what to track and what the layout should be. That is why I don't bullet journal. I don't bullet journal because I feel like, and it's not true if I feel like there are too many rules, but a bullet journal can be whatever the heck you want it to be. Like, get a notebook with a dot grid. And the problem is so many people decorate their journals and are so artistically inclined that anything that I do will look so inferior to some of the stuff that I see on Instagram. And I'm like, well, then it's not worth it. I can't make it pretty. Which is why I buy like an Erin Condren life planner and stickers, because all the pretty is done for me and then I can just fill in the blanks. But yeah. So what else are we doing for this fresh start? And or what should we talk about next week? I get jealous with all the back to school supplies. I want them all. Such cute books and pens. Yes. So many back to school supplies. The display set looks pretty and the ones I actually use because I don't want to ruin the prettiness. I'm kind of like that. I have an absurd number of the Erin Condren, and it's because I have so much credit. That's why I have a lot of store credit, because you guys have made purchases on my behalf. So, which is why I have so much Erin Condren stuff, because I don't have to pay for it when I order it. But full transparency. And but I order their dual tip markers. And even though I had like almost every color known to man, they had this beautiful set that they recently released that was like Lisa Frank for adults. Like, that's what I saw when I looked at this set of markers. And so I had to have that anyway. And that set is the set of markers that came with me to Minneapolis and is sitting on the desk, because it's still in its case, and I keep them in the same color order that they arrived in, and they all have to be facing the right direction because I'm a crazy person. But I love it. It just makes me so happy. Write the vision and make a plan. Yes. Oh, man. Ditto. Oh, good. I'm not the only person that does that. That makes me feel good. 8 different pencil cups, so you can organize your colored pencils, pens, markers in rainbow order. I am not mad about that. Yes. Our nerd game is strong. At least I am in good company, you guys. I mean, really. At least the right people are here hanging out with me. We're all rainbow school supply, crazy, nerdy people. I love it. Oh, look at you sitting perfectly in the frame. She wants to be included. Silly dog. So my fellow planner rainbow nerds, what things are you guys going to do to plan for your fresh start? When does your fresh start? Do you start, if you have children, do you start when they go back to school? Because that's routine day. Are you going to start Monday? I'm starting Monday. If you guys want, I'll put the links to these in the description box of this video. So if you are interested in them before I actually put the video up, you can take a look yourselves. But I'm starting Monday. When your bike gets here, Enza. Enza did start this week. Good for you, because I've also seen you over in the iTrack Bites group. So that's good. No shame in buying sequin or glitter covered notebooks from the little girls section. Yes, Meredith. I love it. Dad says his fresh start started when he fell and broke his hip. My father recently fell and broke his hip. Yes. So yeah, I guess so. There's your fresh start. Starting with some physical therapy. How about that? Very good. Donna, hopping over to Amazon, and we'll start when the book arrives. Fantastic. Yeah. So this one is FitBook Light. Let me get rid of this is the shorter weight loss one, if that's what you're interested in, with the steps. Hello. Goodbye. He's going for a run. And then this one for the people this is a special edition one. You can't get this cover except on their website. But FitBook, the regular FitBook, is on Amazon as well. If you want to focus more on the fitness part of it than the food part of it. Gracie, you want to turn around so you're not giving us the tush, man? Come on. Fresh start came after a Disney vacation where we went way off track. It's hard to stay on track at Disney, but you do a lot of walking. You do a lot of walking. Sorry to hear about your dad. Thanks. He will survive. He's a trooper. Kind of in a flux period right now, finding a job. That is important. That is very important. Everyone together. Aw. And my husband is very sweet. He will not leave the house without kissing me goodbye. Like will wake me up to do it too. It's very sweet because he doesn't want, the one time he doesn't do it to be the time he gets into an accident or something. Everyone's on Amazon checking it out. Yes. Oh, I was gonna tell you about the special deal, but I think it's out. It's over. A friend of mine has her favorite leggings that are like a spoof of the Fabletics leggings that everyone wants to wear with like the mesh pockets. They were on a special buy today for like $16, but it was like after I bought them hours ago, it was like 13 minutes left or something. 3 interviews tomorrow. Good. Lissa, good. We'll keep you in our prayers. I'm a Monday fresh starter too. Me too. Dad is chuckling in his chair. He's fine. Yeah, my father's fine. It happens. It's one of those things, like even with like my eye thing, like horrible things happen. We're just like, we'll survive. It's okay. No problem. This is true. So much walking with the heat. Yes, the heat in Florida. Were you in Florida or California? Oh man. Oh no. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm clicking things on accident. Orlando. Yeah, Orlando. I want to go to Disney in Orlando so bad. My in-laws live a couple hours away from there, so occasionally when we visit, we'll go to Disney. But we haven't gone since Toy Story opened. Is Star Wars open yet? Like there's like a Pandora. Like there's a bunch of worlds that are brand new that we're just sitting here waiting for the hype to die down so we can go and not be swarmed by crowds of people. We can go to Disney when Alice is older. Alice is going to have to be significantly older if she can't handle like loud noises and tons of people. Like it's intense, that Disney World life, man. But try not to go in the summer. That's no problem. There's a very solid chance that I just, live with my in-laws for a couple months this winter. If winter here actually lasts half the year, like people are telling me it does, by the time we hit like February, I'm going to be so over it. This has never been. Oh, Disney. Toy Story was yummy, really? Oh, fun. I love it. There are so many different perspectives on the Disney World thing. I love Disney World. And I am not ashamed to say that I am an adult. Now, I'm not like crazy obsessed Disney fanatic. I'm not one of those people, but I love Disney World. Like, and just like all the stuff I loved as a kid, I still appreciate as an adult. Like, do I stand in line to get the princess's autographs? No. But am I completely enamored by being surrounded by Disney? Absolutely. Disney and Harry Potter. Harry Potter Land is really cool. Really cool. Homemade Pop-Tarts. Ooh. The food in Disney is really good. One year we went to Epcot for the Food and Wine Festival. It was good food. Very good food. Oh my gosh. So many adults with no kids. I tell you what, I know one day I'll end up going with my niece, but going with no kids is a lot of fun. Do the princess's autograph thing at least once. Yeah. Your hair looks pretty. Thank you, Meredith. I don't even know what color it's looking like. I wasn't sure how the lighting was going to go because the sun is gradually going down. So I have my ring light over here. I don't know. I didn't think this whole like nighttime live stream through when I don't have an office set up, but it seems to be working. This seems to be working. What house are you? I don't know. I want to say that I'm Gryffindor, but I don't think I'm Gryffindor. I might actually be Hufflepuff. I don't actually know. I should take the test. Yeah, I'm not Slytherin. At least I hope not. But yeah. So what I need from you, my friends. Oh, we got some Ravenclaws in the house. In the house. It's funny how I was reading an article last night that was like the people that were born from 1977 to 1987 are not millennials. They're the zillennials, Xen, zillennials. I don't even know how you say it. But like, we're the ones who like were there when internet became a thing. We're there when the first iPhone came out, and we were there when you had to sit and wait for the Harry Potter books to come out and had to wait for the movies to come out. And all these things that like only that decade of people will ever understand. Or like as young kids, like we grew up doing that. Obviously our parents know what it's like too, but like my niece will never know the stress and the anxiety of having to wait for a Harry Potter book to come out or for a Harry Potter movie to come out or when the first iPhone came out. And that's just kind of mind-boggling to think about, truthfully. I mean, she freaking knows how to work an iPad already, and she's not even 3, which is also mind-boggling to me. But all right, so we are at 55 minutes, and this is absolutely wonderful. What I need next week, my friends, is I think we're gonna do. Should I say it now? Should I commit and say we're gonna do Tuesday next week? What do you think? Same time, just different day? What does my schedule look like? Like I have a schedule. I don't know. I don't know what my schedule is. Next week is the 13th. And I have nothing happening on that day. What do we think of Tuesdays, my friend? Should we do Tuesday next week just to keep it going? Tuesday sounds great. Awesome. So let's plan. I'm going to write this down so I don't forget to tell people. Next week, we will do Tuesday, not Thursday. What day of the week and what date did I say that was? Today's the 8th. The 13th. Same time. Let's do 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Did this work for everybody? Because I want to make sure people have enough time to get off work. And if I do it too early Central Time, people on the West Coast, it'll be too early for. So let's do Tuesday. And what should we talk about? Well, my father's on here too. Dude, you're in the same room. I appreciate the support of my family. That's actually very nice. What do we think? What do we think? Throw some topics at me. Don't have to be weight loss related. Oh, Gracie. The new program for Weight Watchers. You mean the one that they teased is coming? Did anyone else see that? That they like teased, like a Weight Watchers article got posted on the new stuff that they have coming and that they're back in the game and all that stuff. Wait, Ovation? It has a name? I missed that. I got to write that down too. Ovation. What do you guys think it's going to be? I have my thoughts, but I don't know. Yeah, so Weight Watchers is, I don't know if they're backpedaling. I don't want to badmouth them because while I am in fact an iTrackBites user now, I'm using an old Weight Watchers plan. I will always at heart be a Weight Watchers girl, but I haven't opened the Weight Watchers app and I don't know how long because I use iTrackBites now. So I can use Points Plus. I think that they're going to do something like iTrackBites. Not as extreme, but say people were pretty ticked when they got rid of Points Plus, so maybe offering Freestyle or Points Plus, something to that effect. They're going to give something back to the people that hated Freestyle. I don't know what it's going to be, but I think that's what's going to happen. I'm so excited to hear about the plan changes. I am too. Whatever, Weight Watchers. Yep. I think they will finally give us a choice. I think so too. They mentioned a personal plan, so I'm thinking like iTrackBites. So now what I'm curious of is this. iTrackBites is a lot cheaper. Who's going to take the hit? If they're the same thing, like I'm kind of loyal to iTrackBites now. They did it first. Am I going to go back to Weight Watchers because they decided to give me what they wouldn't give me before? I don't know. Also, for you people, I'm going to just say this briefly. For you people that were here for my rant on Tuesday, as a Built Bar ambassador, I got a survey sent to me today, and one of the questions was, should we continue to produce, if you were in charge, would you produce the burner bars? Bet you can't guess what I wrote down. So they're listening. Built Bar is listening. I'm wondering if they're going to do something in response to artificial protein and junk food. If they can do something to strike the balance between the sugar and the sugar alcohols, I will be thrilled. Thrilled. Hi, I'm a new kid and a lifetime member. Hello, Misty. Welcome. Unfortunately, you're catching us at the end of the show, but I'm really glad that you decided to pop in, like they did with fiber for the original points plan. No, you stick with hijack bites. I still attend meetings. I haven't attended a meeting. I'll be honest with you. I have not attended a meeting in a long time because I'm above my initial goal weight, which should not have been my goal weight ever to begin with. I don't know what I was thinking. I saw that number on the scale, I think, a whopping twice. The day that I hit goal and the day that I hit lifetime. But I immediately put 5 pounds back on. Immediately. I should have never made that my goal. But the point is, because I'm far enough above my goal, as a lifetimer, I'd have to pay to go to Weight Watchers. And I refuse because I'm cheap. And I have you guys. I don't need a Weight Watchers meeting. You guys are my Weight Watchers meeting. The comment section of my videos are my Weight Watchers meetings. Lifetime. Only that plan has worked. So no to the burner bars. Amen to that. There are already people reporting side effects. No kidding. They've been out for 2 days. I love watching your videos, so I'm sticking around. Thanks, Misty. I'm so glad you're here and part of the community. Do you ever see yourself going back to meetings and trying to reach lifetime? Every day of my life is trying to reach lifetime. So first, technically, I am at lifetime. I am a lifetime member of Weight Watchers, so I will never lose that status because it means that I have made it to my goal weight on Weight Watchers and I've managed to maintain it for 6 weeks. That's what lifetime is. So now I will always be a lifetime member. Will I go back, like using them explicitly? I don't know. What I might do, and it depends on what the Weight Watchers availability even is here, I don't know. But once I get back down, I might go back in and say, hey, this is my goal now so I can go to meetings. It's very possible. I do, full transparency, I do have access to the app because I was a former employee. For whatever reason, when my status was terminated, my account was not. So I still have access to the app, which is great because I can use it to track, to scan smart points and things like that. But I haven't had a need to earn my status because I still have access to the app. So just me being honest with you guys. Because people have asked me in the past, do you pay for Weight Watchers? And my answer is technically no, I don't. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm always curious about the new and exciting things, but I'm also a stay in your own lane type of person. So for me, if it's not broke, why am I going to go do this just because everyone else is going to do it too? Especially with me changing gears and going into this healthier diet, whole foods. I'll have to see what they're doing to see if it even aligns with what I want to do for my diet, for my lifestyle. It's another thing. I need to go on a whole rant about the word diet, but that'll be for another day. I check bites. You go to meetings to help others get your voucher, personalize and individualize plans. I think that's where they're going, Beth. I think that's where they're going. 10 years and you're heavier now than when you first started. £10 to hit your original starting weight. We can do it. Maybe that's the goal, you guys. A lot of us are talking about 10 pounds. What if we can get to 10 pounds, 10 by the decade? There's a 10 for the decade. Guys, there it is. Lose 10 by the new 10. There it is. What do we think? What do we think? That applies to people who have at least 10 pounds to lose, obviously. If you don't, kudos to you. You do you. That's not a bad idea, though. That's not a bad idea. All right, my friends. So a good subject is to discuss your favorite non-diet foods. That's a good idea, too. Thank you. Non-diet foods. I have a whole long list of non-diet foods. Plan on losing a lot more than 10 pounds. Can I tell them what you're doing, Christina? because at some point it wouldn't be world's worst thing to have you pop in on a video or two, but only if you're okay with that. Okay, she says yes. So my sister is actually going to have, what is it? Is bypass surgery? Is that what it is? I want to use the proper term because I know there are a couple terms for it. So she is planning on losing a significant amount of weight. And she's doing great so far in preparation for her surgery, gastric bypass surgery, RNY. Why isn't it like GPS? I don't understand. Like, it's called RNY, but it's gastric bypass surgery. So that's what my sister is doing. So she has a very different approach to the weight loss lifestyle than I do right now. Like, she's eating less calories than I am in a day by a lot right now, because we have very different goals. And we were talking about that just today, as like, it doesn't matter what our individual goals are, because our goals and our end games are very, very different. What matters is we're both making the right steps to reach those goals. That's what's important. The cook, clean, shop, and pay for my food, and I'll let you say what I should eat diet. All week, Lissa has been giving me goofy video titles, or I guess I asked for that yesterday. So you've just done it like 4 or 5 times. And a lot of them have been like, my favorite one was what I eat on intermittent fasting for a 24-hour fast. Shortest video ever. Who am I? I don't know. Interesting. You guys seem to know more about that than I do. Excellent. All right. So we have some non-diet foods. We have WW Ovation. You better believe I'm going to look into that a little bit more, because I somehow missed the title of it. And it'll be Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. I will do, how about as long as you're what my cat ate in a day? I'm going to do a day in the life of her someday. Like, the whole video is going to be a day in Gracie's life. Wait, is it innovation or ovation? Rowan, oh, interesting. You guys know more about this than me. I like it. Sassy captions. I know. I see some of the ones where like the golden retriever that's eating the vegetables, and like people are like giving the dog like 3-word captions. I don't know if I'm that clever, but I'm going to try. I haven't decided when I'm going to do it, but one of these days you guys are going to get a day in the life of Gracie video, because I think it'd be hysterical. Anyway, okay, my friends. So this was a lot of fun. Mental benefits of weight loss and how it ties into the physical aspect. Yeah. Yes, I actually have a video coming out very soon, like next week sometime. I haven't decided what order I'm uploading things in. Hang on, I'm writing this down. Weight loss. And I talk a little bit about how, newsflash, weight loss doesn't make you happy. It won't make you happy, because you got to mess around with what's in here. And you have to approach things from a positive attitude, and how when you approach this with a positive attitude, with a loving attitude towards your body, as opposed to punishment and penance and working out as a punishment for what you ate and all this stuff. These two people could be on the same journey. This one's going to have a lot more success. So, sneak peek for one of the videos coming next week. But all right, so that's going to about wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. And a lot of you have stuck around for the entire time, and I really, truly appreciate it. I absolutely love the community that is starting to develop here. You guys are absolutely wonderful. And it was great to see a bunch of familiar faces, see some names I haven't seen in a while. You guys are just wonderful. And my goal is, hello, David. I'm sorry you missed it too. Next week, we're going to be doing it on Tuesday night at the same time, 7:30 p.m. Central, on Tuesday the 13th, because we're going to mess around with the dates until we can figure out exactly what works for everybody. But I was just, so pleased to see so many people here. Which was wonderful. So thank you guys for coming out and supporting this live stream. I do intend on making this a weekly thing. I'm going to do it for the month of August. There might be a blip when we move into our new house while I'm trying to actually get things set up. But the goal is going to be to do it as weekly as humanly possible, because I think this would be fun. The chance for us to get together and chat. So thank you guys for coming out. Take care. And I will see you in my next video, which might be coming Saturday, might be coming Monday. I haven't decided yet, but I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.